Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is one that I had mentioned recently might be a fun idea to do. And that was that I thought it would be fun to do a kind of pieces that will never leave my closet. Now, if you are a consistent viewer of my channel, you know that I love to declutter. I love using Depop. I love getting rid of pieces that I'm not wearing. And because I do that so consistently, I thought it'd be interesting to talk about things that I would never sell, like just basically like my closet favorites, maybe some pieces that have been in my closet for the longest, and just taking a look at what some of my favorite pieces are and things that me today would assume that I would never get rid of or never sell. So I thought that this would just be a fun little look inside my closet and getting a glimpse at what some of my oldest and most favorite pieces are in my closet. So if you like this type of video, please do give it a big thumbs up. If there are any other kind of clothing related videos like this that you would like to see from me, please let me know in the comments down below. And if you want to see more videos from me in the future, please hit that subscribe button and turn on the notification bell to be notified when I upload a new video. So my friends, I'm going to take a dive into the closet. Let's go through what some of my favorite pieces are, items that will never leave my closet. So welcome to the closet, or the closet as we know it now. I wanted to just, these doors are just very like heavy and terrible, and I love the idea in the future of having a closet that I can just look at it all at one time. I'm a very visual person, and when I'm building an outfit, I like to be able to see all of my clothing, so I don't particularly enjoy this at all. So we're gonna go for half. We're gonna start with this half of the closet and see what pieces we can find. So first thing, I'm gonna start up in the blazers, and the one that comes to mind is this blazer. For those of you who, you know what, I can't remember actually, maybe someone who has a way better memory than I do can remind me of this time, but I believe that this was a purchase that I talked about on Periscope. I think this was a Periscope chat I had, but I remember like putting it up to a vote, being like, oh, do I keep this or do I return it? It's this rag and bone blazer. So that would have been in 2017 when I lived in my first apartment in Vancouver. And I remember buying this in a Nordstrom sale. I can't remember what I paid for it, but it was in some sweet sale. And I just thought it was the best blazer that I'd ever seen. And I still do. Every time I look at this, I'm like, oh, it's just so beautiful. The quality is stunning. It has like the black interior and it's just gorgeous. And it's one of the pieces that I've never regretted buying, but it's so funny because it's a piece that I never wear. I almost never wear this. And to be fair, we are in a time where we are not wearing a lot of clothing, not going out, not doing a whole lot, but it actually kind of looks cute with this little outfit. But yeah, this is actually one of the oldest pieces in my closet. When I moved to Vancouver, if you guys remember, I'm pretty sure there's a photo on my Instagram, but I had like this many pieces of clothing. Like I just never had clothing. I could never afford it. Like right before I moved to Vancouver, I was in university, and it's not that I was never into the idea of clothing. It was just something I could never afford. I was a poor student right up until I moved to Vancouver. So pretty much like the bulk of my wardrobe is like post-university graduation, which is kind of crazy to also think that it's been 5 years, maybe 6 now. When did I graduate? 5. Anyway, so this is one of those original pieces. This was one of the first pieces that I ever like spent actual money on, and I was like, wow, this is so expensive. I love this thing. And I just can't part with it. It's one of those, just, it holds a lot of sentimental value for me. I usually am very happy to part with things and I don't hold on to too many things. Obviously this video will be all of those things that I'm unable to let go of. This is one of those. This was one of those big, I felt like I was making like a big girl, woman, adult purchase by buying this like fabulous, great quality blazer. So this is it. I cannot let go of this blazer, even though I never wear it. Maybe now that I filmed this video, it'll force me to actually wear the things that I'm holding on to so dearly. We'll crack her out of the closet. So yeah, this rag and bone blazer. Anyone from the Periscope days, do you remember this moment? Let me know in the comments below. Now the next blazer goes without saying. This is my Acne Studios blazer. And I realized, you know, I thought for the longest time, like this is older for sure. I've had it for a few years now. But I actually think that this is one of the consistent pieces that are kept on their website. I think it's still available, which is great. It is one of my favorite pieces in my entire wardrobe. Like if my house was burning down, like this would be one of those things that I would grab. This will never leave my closet. A great quality classic black blazer. Part of my closet staples, always, like this will never leave and this will never go out of style. And I hope that when I'm an old woman, I will just still be fabulously living in blazers, you know? Like I hope that's my life. I hope I never give up the blazer life. I just love it, and something like this will just never go out of style. This will never leave my closet. The next thing, oh my god, my jean jacket. This is my denim jacket. It's disgusting. I've never washed this. This has been around the world with me, I'm sure a few times now. And this is a Topshop jacket. I got this in a size 6, and it's a beautiful oversized denim jacket, and I just still look at it and I love it so much. I think there's definitely a few, oh, well, I have one right here. I have like a cropped one from Zara that I think is like fun, but a classic denim jacket I will never be bored of, and I will assume I will never rid myself of this. It was just so perfect. It's kind of like a nice stretchy material. Like, it's just great, and a denim jacket just goes with absolutely everything. And I just can't bring myself to part with this. It's perfect. I love the shape. It fits me well, and you can never go wrong with having a good classic denim jacket. And I hope, like, now that it's getting warmer out and springtime is upon us, hopefully I'll be pulling this out and bringing the denim jacket back out of the archives. But yeah, this is one of the oldest pieces in my wardrobe for sure. I don't remember when I bought this actually, but it was definitely pre-2017 because I wore this in Paris. Oh my god, when I got my cloud tattoo. Yeah, there's lots of memories with this jacket for sure. You had to know that this next one was coming. Moving into the blouses, this is my Isabel Marant Etoile blouse, and this is a linen blend blouse that I bought from Isabel Marant Etoile. I also bought this on sale, and it's one of my favorite purchases of all time. I will never part with this. It's just such a fabulously feminine blouse to me, and you can never go wrong. Like, you can never go wrong with a black blouse. And when I look at this, I'm like, why do I wear anything else? Honestly, this, jeans, a blazer, like, this should be my wardrobe of life. I just love this blouse so much, and there is a name for it. I can't remember at this particular moment in time. It might be like the Junie blouse or something. If I can find it, I'll put it here. But they do continually make different versions of this, like this same style. This is like such a thin, almost sheer linen fabric, and I just, oh, I love it. I cherish this blouse so much. Okay, this next top. I guess I could also mention my other one at the same time. That would make sense, right? My equipment tops, my equipment silk tops. I have a long sleeved shirt, like their classic style shirt, and then I also have the sleeveless one, and you can tell I really like to tuck these ones in. They're so wrinkled at the bottom. I always tuck it in when I wear them, but I got this one in a medium, and I got the classic shirt in a size large because they are more of a slim fit shirt brand in general. So I wanted that like nice oversized flowy silk top, and these ones are just total staples in my wardrobe, I love the black. For me, this top, like, even though it's gross, like, I always talk about my sweat and how I can never wear silk. So with the silk, I got the black because it hides it very well, but that also means it doesn't smell very nice in the summertime. But these are just pieces that they'll never go out of style. They fit so beautifully. Like, the quality of the equipment silk is so amazing, and they also frequently like go on sale, which is nice. And I like that they never let their classic styles go out of stock, you know, they're always there, which is lovely. And I've got a surprising amount, actually I shouldn't be surprised, it's a beautiful top, but I have worn this top so much. It goes with so many different things, and it's much more versatile than I ever thought it would be, considering it's a tank. Obviously it's something I pull out more in the summertime when I'm wanting my arms to be out and free, but I just love it. I love the long sleeve. Yeah, the equipment silk tops are like, I don't think I'll ever part with these in my closet. They just get too much love from me. So I want to talk about denim for a sec, and I have one pair of jeans that have stood the test of time through all of my declutters. If you guys follow along with my closet declutters, you follow along with my favorite jeans, and you also greet my Depop and see what I'm selling, you will know that I have gone through so many pairs of jeans over the years. And it's so funny because this particular pair was, I guess you could almost say, like my least favorite in terms of how they look on me. But ironically, they're the pair of jeans that have stayed in my wardrobe and lasted. Like, they're my oldest pair of jeans, and they're the only pair that has stuck with me over and over again through so many declutters. And yeah, it was just very unsuspecting. But these are the Goldie. I actually don't know, like, it just says 90s on it. I always assume it's the 90s mid-rise, and it's the one with rips in it. But if this helps, here's like the little style number that's in it. But otherwise it doesn't say the name, it just says 90s on it. But these jeans, okay, I'm gonna do a little hold up here for you. I always have the bottom rolled up, and they've got rips in both of the knees, and it's just this lovely kind of mid-wash denim. And they just, I've worn them so much. Like, they used to be one of the rigid, like they're 100% cotton, which are usually jeans that don't work for me. Usually I need a little bit of stretch or something in the material list, but I've just worn them so much that they now just have this beautiful, like, they're really softened and they're kind of like a more loose fit. I wear them so much. They are my most worn jeans, and you know, obviously, like, these pieces are subject to change in the event that something gets destroyed or ripped or burnt or stained or something. But as long as these jeans are living and alive, I will never part with these. They are just my most comfortable go-to pair of denim. And now that it's been years of me wearing these, the rips are like so lived in. It's just that like grungy, comfy boho vibes that I get from these jeans. I just love them. I wear them with whatever top. I love to wear it. These are like the jeans that I wear when I am layering my longer shirts. I love the bottom of them. I love how they poke out. They wear great with like sneakers, with heels, with boots. Like, I just can't get enough of these jeans. They are my most worn and most favorite pair in my wardrobe. And there's many pairs of denim that I've since found, but these are just the oldest ones. And like, I just know I'll never part with these. I'll never part unless, God forbid, something happens to them. Knock on wood. Okay, let's talk about a sweater. Oh boy. If any of you have followed me for some time, and again, follow my Depop, you're gonna laugh at this, but this sweater, this is one of those things where I was influenced by an influencer to purchase this. Jamie Genevieve, bless her heart. She makes things look so cool also. She's just such a badass. There's very few people who do that to me, who like physically, I will instantly click buy on something when I see it. And Jamie Genevieve wore this sweater. I can't remember if it must have been a video or an Instagram photo, and I went on like a delirious hunt for it, and I couldn't find it for so long. And then Vanessa and I were in New York, and I actually ended up going to the Gucci store, and they had it. They literally had one, and I was like, yes, this is my time. I love this sweater so much. And I got it, and I felt like I'd done such an achievement, like I'd unlocked this sweater in life. And I wore it once to Soho House back in Toronto, and I remember the waiter who was working that day was like, oh my God, your sweater is amazing. I'm like, I know. And then I just had like this like imposter syndrome moment where I'm like, I can't, a lot of my things aren't the most flashy. Like, I definitely go for the more quiet branding if I'm buying designer, other than my Fendi slides, but those are still muted. Like, from far away, you wouldn't be able to see what it was. I just found myself like feeling not worthy to wear this sweater. I don't know how else to describe it, but after the first time I wore it, I was like, I love this sweater so much, but it doesn't belong on my body. And I'm pretty sure it was on my Depop for like 2 years. Like, I think at this point, it has literally been on my Depop for 2 years. And I have to tell you a really funny story. Okay, first of all, let me show you the sweater. Here's the sweater. It is this Gucci, it's the Gucci Cities sweater. It's this fabulous, beautiful quality cotton. It's so nice. And I don't know what it is. I normally don't like things that literally scream like Gucci in your face, but I find it so, I don't know. I just love the look of it. I look at this and I'm like, yeah. Like, I could wear my like black equipment silk button-up shirt under that and it would just be, yes. Like, I love this so much. I don't know what happened. I was like moving my Depop things like from the rail in here to another closet, and the hanger got caught in the tag and it ripped the tag off. I literally have the tag here. It ripped it off on one side, and it was like this really beautiful, like red, specific, thick thread that was holding the tag on, and I freaking ripped it off. And I realized in that moment that without the tag, like when you're selling designer things for the prices that they are, like you have to have the tag on it. And the tag fell off, and I was like, well, this is now gonna be in my closet forever. I'm never gonna be able to sell this. I put it up and they'd be like, what do you mean? It doesn't have a tag? Like, it must be fake. Anyway, so that's a super long, unnecessary story about this sweater, but I think I just now need to come to terms with the fact that I do love this sweater. It was a very significant purchase in my life, and now I need to wear it. So if you see me wearing this sweater, know that there's years of turmoil behind it, and going forward, she will be loved, and she will most likely never exit my closet. Let's move into the other side. The messy side. Don't mind this. All right, let's start with these Zara dad pants. Now these are purchased from this year, but I can't even begin to explain to you how much I've worn these. They were called the menswear pant, and they since, you know how much Zara shifts their stock so frequently. They're constantly selling out of things and getting new things, so it's hard to keep up with the stock. I don't know if you'll ever be able to find like the same piece again, but they always bring out very similar styles. They've continued to bring out different version of the dad pant, of the menswear pant, but these gray pants, like, bless. I mean, the quality, honestly, considering the price point that they were, they're amazing. Like, they're like actually proper real pants, and I just can't see me ever loving nobody but you for all my life. Yeah, I love these so much. It's just the comfort. It's the comfort and the flow, the fit of these that just get me every time I wear them. I just feel fabulous in these, and it's one of those pieces where it's like a tailored, it's a pant, it's like a blazer. Like, this style will never go away. Suits and pants and blazers have been around forever. So I just can't see these ever exiting my closet. I feel like it was too much of a special find. When you find something for a Zara price point that you just love so much, it's like something that you just can't ever part with in your closet. So I would wear these pants every day. Every day, without question. I feel like I just need to talk about all of these things in one time. This is like my dresses and also like matching suit section of my closet, which in recent months has definitely gotten a lot added to that section. But I wanted to talk to you about my favorites. Like, if I were to look at this, there's a lot of things I would happily like wear in a photo and part with, but these ones will remain for as long as they are living and able. First of all, shout out to Allegra and Uncle Studios for their tunic. This tunic, fun fact, I bought the white and the black. I absolutely destroyed the white one with fake tan, bought a new one. I have the black in size medium, and then I bought the white in large actually, because I just love oversized flowy things. But this thing, as long as it's kicking and living, will remain in my wardrobe. It's my go-to summer item. Whenever I have traveled to warmer destinations, in the summertime in general, even in Canada, resorts, whatever, like, actually, I should just wear this more often in general, actually. I love to wear an oversized flowy thing with, you know, like my jeans poking out and some shoes or heels, whatever. It's just perfect. Like, I couldn't have come up with a better tunic. I love it. I love the fabric. It's so easy to clean, and like, it just always looks good. It holds its shape so well. This is one of my favorite pieces that I've ever purchased for sure. The black definitely gets more wear from me, but both the black and the white one will be pieces that will never exit my closet as long as they are living. So the next two are they're kind of very, very similar vibes. I'll start with the OG one. This top, also a size large. I got this as a very oversized thing. This was a random stroll. Like, when I lived in Vancouver, I used to just love going for walks, and I would just walk through Nordstrom. I love to window shop. It's a great way to get your steps in. And specifically, I'm sure this is the same for every Nordstrom, but Nordstrom Vancouver always has sale racks chilling out. Like, you can always, no matter what time it is, what season, there's always a little sale rack chilling. And I remember just seeing this. It was like a particularly empty day on the sale rack, and at the time I had no idea what this brand was, Nilly Low-Ten. Like, this would have been at least 4 years ago. I've been in Toronto for almost 3 years now. So anyway, it's not something I talk about too much, but I believe it must be a dress. It was a size large. I looked at it and I was like, huh, I'm not even gonna try that on. I'm going to buy you. And it's been one of my most worn go-to things ever. This is something that I have worn as a dress. I've worn it as an overshirt. Much like the Uncle Studios one, it's just a silk version of that style. I love it, and like, there's these very few pieces in my wardrobe that I'm like, if everything went away, this is what would remain. Like, I will never part with this. The sleeves are so beautiful. Nilly Low-Ten as a brand in the past few years, it's kind of like once you become familiar with something, you start to see it everywhere. But I really feel like this brand in particular has blown up over the last few years. They've been just killing it. Their styles are beautiful. And yeah, this lovely little dress was a crazy, I think I got this for like $100, this like silk dress. I love this dress and it will never leave my closet. And similarly, wow, sorry, that really tried to rip my hair out. I could not tell you when I bought this or where, but this was one of those sale rack moment. This is an Acne Studios silk dress, and it's basically the same vibes as this, but longer. Oh, the last time I wore it was Sundance with Kate Somerville. I wore this to one of the nights out, and it's just one of those pieces that I think will never go out of style. It's kind of cool. It's got a little bit of a sheen to it, but classic button up, like there's a trend here. These are the things that I just love and I feel the most comfortable in. So this is one of those sale finds where you just are like, yes, I shall have you forever. What a find. I love this thing. I think it's like classic yet so unique at the same time. So those are two pieces, obviously similar. There is a very neutral trend here for my closet staples, if you will, but yeah, I love these and I get so much wear out of them. In normal times, so much wear out of these. Sorry, I just had to run downstairs because I forgot about my shoes. So I wanted to finish off the video with shoes and bags. I've got 2 pairs of shoes to talk about and 2 bags. The first pair will never leave me. Me, Dan, and Vanessa were on a little trio trip in Spain. So many sweet memories on that Spain trip. Never forget the tan of 2018. Oh, that means these are 3 years old, little babies. It's our 3-year anniversary together and I only just started wearing them. Look at that. I will never let these boots leave my closet. These are a pair of boots from Zara. I bought them in Barcelona. These were in the bottom floor, literally like thrown on the floor in one corner of the store, and they were 11 euros. These are real leather boots. Obviously they had gone so unloved and I couldn't believe it. The color of them, this like beautiful mint blue, the kitten heel. Oh, my hair tied in the zipper. The pointed toe, like this is just me in a boot, and they were 11 euros. And I will never get over that price. I will never get over how beautiful these are. These are a pair of boots that I will repair. These will not die. I will have these for my entire life. It was just a sale that could never be forgotten, and a pair of boots that I just love so much. When I look at them, I just squeal. I think they're just the most beautiful things. I love them. Oh my God, yeah, they'll never leave my closet, never. The next pair of shoes, oh man, I've had these in my closet for years and years and years, since the Calgary days. The good old Nike Huaraches, okay? I actually have 3 pairs of these. I have all black, I have all white, and then this is the Huarache Air. So the Huarache Air, this exact style of shoes, were the OG ones that I had, and I wore them until the entire cloth back like completely ripped off, like until I physically had to get rid of them. I could not wear them anymore. And by the time that came, I was so sad because obviously like they don't make the Huaraches anymore. It was a limited style. It's not a consistent style that Nike does. And Dan went on, Dan loves to like research things. He loves to look things up. And he went on like a global web search for Huaraches for me. Ended up finding the exact same pair on, I think he bought them from a website called Goat. And I screamed. Like that was the best day ever. I was so happy. They're just the most comfortable shoe. My friend Mel, who's a very, very stylish woman, absolutely hates these. She's always like, I can't believe you wear those. Those are hideous. Mel, if you're watching, I am so sorry. They are never leaving my closet. I will continue to hunt these down until the day I die. They are just... they're slip-on, they're just so easy to wear, they're so comfortable. I love them. The Huarache Airs, they're amazing. And then Dan actually found the Huaraches for me in a youth section on some random, it was like, sorry, I don't remember the name of it. I'll have to ask him for the receipt or if he like still has the email, but it was some random like shoe store in the UK. I paid $1 billion in duties bringing them over, but yeah, he found them in the youth section because I have tiny feet. I'm a US 7, and then I also have crinkle toes. So I just have I have very small feet. So I do fit into children's shoes. And so this is the youth version. Now I have 3 pairs, and the problem is because it is cloth, it is a material that does easily disintegrate and get destroyed from constant wear. But it's so funny because the other day Dan was already like, it's okay, like I'm gonna find you more, like we'll make sure you have these forever. I'm like, bless. These will never not be in my closet. I'll never part with these. I just love them too much. Dear Nike, if you ever happen to see this, please make it a permanent style. They're just too good. Okay, let's talk about bags. My 2 black bags obviously are the ones that will never leave my closet. The first one is this, and oh God, I don't remember. I need to like go back. I'm constantly looking at my like phone photo album to help me with years, but I'm pretty sure this was 2018, maybe 2017. To be honest, I don't remember, but Jamie Page and I were on a trip with Benefit. We were on a PR trip in San Francisco with Benefit, and Jamie Page and I both bought this bag. We have matching bags at the Saint Laurent store in San Francisco, and it's like a messenger bag, a proper like envelope messenger bag. It's just so beautiful. And for the most part, I actually wear it as a clutch. Like this has been a clutch on many, many nights out and events with me, but it also has the messenger strap if you want it to be a more casual look. But it's just such a cool bag. It's so unique. One of those pieces that you just don't see very often, and it's got like the little accordion flaps inside, and I just love this thing. And there's no signs of wear on it. Like it has worn so beautifully for how much this has bopped around with me. And it's one of those like very, very unique, very special pieces that I will always, always have in my closet. I love this thing so much. Jamie Page, we need another trip and we need another bag. Okay guys, the final piece I want to mention in this video, and also the final bag. This is my Louis Vuitton Emprunt Speedy bag. I had been humming and hawing over this bag for some time. I really love the classic Louis Vuitton Speedy styles. I think they're great. They hold so much, and I really wanted a purse that would hold my water bottle. But I hated the idea of like spending that much money on like their canvas product. Like I wanted leather, I wanted something to be durable and to stand the test of time. And I had actually thought about selling this some time ago, and I'm so glad I didn't, because it's just one of those such beautiful classic pieces that I can pass down to my children someday. And I always hide this thing. I hate it when it dangles and flaps, so if you notice that it's tucked there, then that's what it is. But I think this was my second bag purchase ever. The first one was the Gucci, is it called the Dionysus bag? Oh my god, the Gucci bag that I bought. What a mistake. So glad I sold that thing. I went for something much more practical. So this is my oldest bag in my collection, and you just can't tell. There's hardly any signs of wear. Like it's just worn so well. This has seen the world with me. It's beautiful, and it's one of those classic pieces that will just like should never leave my closet. It's a classy lady bag. I just love her so much. So those are the bags, the two bags that will never leave my bag collection, some shoes, and also just some fun, super nostalgic favorite pieces from my closet, some things that I will never get rid of, things that I will never declutter, and some of my favorite pieces that I've ever purchased that I believe to be timeless and that I think will stand the test of time in my wardrobe for many years to come. So I know a lot of these pieces aren't necessarily going to be shoppable. They are older pieces in my closet, but I hope that it was fun to have a little look inside like that, and I would love to hear from you. What are some of your favorite pieces that you just can't bear to get rid of? What are some of the favorite items that you have in your closet? I would love to hear from you. Let me know in the comments down below, and if there are any other videos like this that you want to see from me inside the closet, holler at your girl in the comments, guys. Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope that you enjoyed it, and I'll see you all tomorrow for a new Everyday May video. Bye!